What's up, guys? Chris back, ready to talk about another movie today. I hope you guys are doing well, my friends. I'm doing pretty good. A little sleepy, but I'll be all right. We'll talk about this, and then I'll get some winks or something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about High Plains Drifter from 1973, directed by Clint Eastwood, starring Clint Eastwood. So this is so for people who don't know, Clint Eastwood was in a lot of these Italian westerns back in the day. And so when he came back to America, he kind of got into this kick of maybe trying to duplicate the success of those Italian films. And he basically reprises the role of his character from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, or the Stranger with No Name trilogy, or Man with No Name trilogy. Uh, he reprises that role basically in spirit. It's not connected with any of that whatsoever, but he's basically the same dude, if you know what I mean. So he he basically wanders into this town, and one of the things I like about this movie is the town is already morally bankrupt. Like they're all a bunch of scumbags, every single person in there. And when Clint rides into town, he is just kind of morally gray. Like, I mean, he essays a lady right off the bat after killing three dudes. It gets wild. Like it's an interesting story, but at the same time, I really like how Clint Eastwood is a total badass. I mean, some of his lines are great. I mean, sadly, I can't remember any of them right off the top of my head because I watched it a few days ago. But this was the writing was crisp. I loved the dialogue. I loved the portrayal of his character. There was really no arc per se. He was just a badass dude that uh, a sellsword. He was a gun for hire. They were like, hey, this guy's going to come in. He's going to try to get us, and we want you to help us. But the whole time, these people are plotting to, betray Clint Eastwood's character. So it's just there's a lot of thematic elements that are being toyed with in this movie between the morally bankrupt town, and you're like, well, do you really want to save these people? And then you look at the guy who they're asking to save them, and is he just like I don't know, he's almost like a reaper. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's almost like he's kind of supernatural in a way. And there's some supernatural elements in the film itself, and you'll see what I mean when you check it out, because there's a few scenes where you're like, something's not adding up here. But it's subtle supernatural. You know what I mean? It's not like overt, like, oh, there's beams of lightning and he's shooting laser beams out his butthole or something. None of that's happening. So, it was a good movie. It was one of Clint Eastwood's best westerns, in my opinion. I mean, definitely in his top five. Um, Again, I liked his character. I liked the way uh he was so nonchalant about being a complete scumbag sometimes, and just the way he went about doing things. Um Overall, I really enjoyed this. Like I said, it's one of Clint Eastwood's best Western films. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Actually, a buddy of mine named Bren, he recommended this to me, and he was like, "Dude, you've got to get it watched. If you haven't seen this, it's one of his best." And normally when people tell me that, I kind of take it with a grain of salt. Oh, it was one of his best, but no, it really is one of his best, guys. You should definitely check it out. Um, I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. It was an excellent Western, excellent Clint Eastwood movie, had great cinematography and score, great action. It was really good and definitely worth your time. Um, I bought it on Prime Video, or no, I'm sorry, not on Prime Video. I bought it on Blu-ray, so now I own it. It's in my collection, so that's where I watched it. I think you can buy it on Prime Video for $6.99, maybe. At least I think I saw it on sale there. Other than that, I really don't know where else you can stream it. I didn't see anywhere else. But if you find it, definitely give it a chance. If you find it on an old TV station or something, give it a watch. It's worth your time for sure. Um, and that's it for High Plains Drifter, guys. If you want to get, if you like the video, thank you for watching, by the way. If you like the video, like and subscribe so you can get more video content. You know what I mean? And look me up on Facebook at Cinema Dolce on the Facebook groups. Join up. We'll have some conversations and whatnot. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. God bless. Peace out. And I love you.